Apple may move the Apple logo on the back of the iPhone 17 Pro for the first time in 6 years, according to a recent leak suggesting that the revamped top camera system may require this adjustment. This information comes from a leaker known as Majin Bu, who shared a picture and explanation of the alleged modification on social media and their personal blog. Bu claims that the Apple logo will be positioned lower on the iPhone 17 Pro, closer to the bottom center of the device's back. This change is reportedly necessary due to the new full-width camera bar that is expected to span the entire width of the rear of the device. The camera design represents a significant shift from the current module arrangement, with both the flash and LiDAR scanner relocating to the right side of the device. This is the first rumor to connect the predicted top camera upgrade with a relocation of the Apple logo, although the adjustment might make sense. The iPhone 17 Pro is rumored to switch to a new aluminum frame that surrounds virtually the whole back, with a notch for a glass squircle below the full-width metal camera bump to facilitate wireless charging. As a consequence, it may make sense for the Apple logo to be centered inside the glass cutout. However, relocating the Apple logo might create some level of confusion among customers or need modifications to the way MagSafe-compatible devices are manufactured. This is because since its launch with the iPhone 12, the Apple logo has indicated where consumers should line MagSafe accessories, with the magnets implanted under the center of the rear panel surrounding the logo. Majin Bu noted that a business who develops accessories for Apple iPhones has begun changing their case manufacturing based on this new logo location. In one picture released on his website, Majin Bu depicts a transparent cover with a breach in the circular MagSafe ring to display the relocated Apple logo. This shows that Apple may not be modifying the internal positioning of the MagSafe magnet array, which would otherwise need substantial revisions to a wide variety of peripherals. Accessory makers are thought to be observing the situation carefully. Leaker Sonny Dixon has recently validated the report with digital blueprints, revealing that iPhone 17 accessories would migrate to a new design featuring a breach in the circular MagSafe ring to show the relocated Apple logo. Apple has made noteworthy adjustments to the location and appearance of the back logo in the past. From the first iPhone until the iPhone X, the logo was positioned higher up on the rear, and a little iPhone inscription emerged at the bottom. With the iPhone 11 series, Apple erased the iPhone wordmark altogether and placed the Apple logo on the back for visual balance with the new square camera bump. This layout has stayed unchanged throughout all following versions, including the iPhone 16 Pro. What new colors will be introduced with the iPhone 17? Among the various speculations surrounding Apple's upcoming phones, few topics generate as much excitement as the anticipated new colors for the iPhone. This is understandable. Colors are often the first feature consumers notice when a new phone is unveiled. Additionally, choosing a color allows users to express their personal style with the latest iPhone. Consequently, it's no surprise that discussions about potential iPhone 17 hues are gaining momentum as we approach the release of the new models later this year. Although we have only heard a few speculations about possible color options so far, we can expect more reports to emerge throughout the summer as we get closer to the anticipated iPhone 17 launch in the fall. Here's what we've heard so far regarding possible iPhone 17 colors based on speculations about the new models in the pipeline for this year. We'll also go back at the previous several years of iPhone color selections to see if there are any signs about the way Apple may travel in with the iPhone 17 assortment. Apple's entry-level flagship frequently has brighter colors than the more modest alternatives of the iPhone Pro offerings. That's expected to continue this autumn no matter what colors Apple finally picks. Right now, the largest iPhone 17 color rumor has Apple assessing the merits of purple and green as potential additions to the range, with leaker Majin Bu predicting that the phone manufacturer will choose one of those two colors. All evidence leans toward purple at the moment, at least if you go by a Weibo article that says a lavender shade is coming to the iPhone 17 range. That same Weibo tweets also cites black and gray as potential color possibilities for this fall's entry-level iPhone. Black definitely makes sense, considering that's a hallmark of the iPhone range. Gray seems a less probable choice, considering Apple's predilection for preferring brighter hues. However, it might be a successor to the white option provided by the iPhone 16. For the previous 3 years, Apple has provided a Plus model to go alongside the normal iPhone. But that's presumably ending with the iPhone 17, as Apple ditches the Plus option in favor of an ultra-thin iPhone 17 Air variant. It's unclear at this moment whether Apple will recognize the Air as an iPhone 16 Plus replacement and provide the phone the same color choices as the ordinary iPhone. It's also feasible that the Air might be offered in a more restricted palette of colors, akin to how Apple merely sells the iPhone 16e in black and white. Thus yet, no precise iPhone 17 Air color speculations have surfaced. We'll keep an eye out for any fresh reports, however, and make an updating when we learn about them. Since integrating titanium to the frame of its Pro phones with the iPhone 15 Pro models, Apple has incorporated titanium in the branding of its Pro hues. But with the iPhone 17 Pro apparently skipping titanium in favor of aluminum, it might indicate a fresh approach to colors for the forthcoming Pro models. On the Pro side of things, white and black are frequently part of the accessible hues. Gold has also been a regular option, now represented by the Desert Titanium hue. With Apple normally giving a choice of 4 colors for the Pro models, you'd assume 2 of those slots to be filled up by black and white, or maybe silver, with a reported sky blue hue entering the mix. That would leave 1 other color for Apple to choose. We can't speak about the case without addressing the camera hump, which might become a more bigger camera island, or maybe on the larger iPhone 17 Pro Max, it would be more like a camera continent that runs over the width of the iPhone back, according to CAD renderings by Majin Bu. That expanse may include an improved 48-megapixel telephoto camera, which is overdue for a top-tier camera system. Granted, it will probably need additional steps to capture shots in the full 48-megapixel quality, as is the case with the present primary fusion camera in the iPhone 16 Pro models, where images are pixel binned with multiple pixels clustered together to boost light collecting potential. But considering the amazing results we've seen from the 48-megapixel camera in the existing models, the iPhone 16e depends heavily on that resolution. Utilizing its lone rear-facing camera, expanding it to the telephoto camera would undoubtedly be a win for photographers. The rumor of a 24-megapixel front-facing camera, an upgrade from the current 12 megapixels, suggests that my selfies may improve in quality. However, this enhancement likely serves a more technical purpose that may not be apparent to the average user, which aligns with Apple's strategy. The iPhone 16e features Apple's C1 cellular modem, marking the company's first attempt to produce its own cellular hardware and reduce reliance on Qualcomm, which has provided modem components for previous iPhone models. Nevertheless, the C1 modem does not support faster millimeter wave cellular networks and lacks Wi-Fi 7 capability. While it is designed to be more energy efficient and performs adequately, these trade-offs are acceptable for Apple's most affordable phone. Looking ahead to the iPhone 17 Pro Max, we expect more advanced features, and it would be surprising for an iPhone Pro in 2025 to launch without the latest and fastest wireless technology. It seems more likely that Apple will continue to work with Qualcomm for the Pro lineup rather than incorporate the C1 modem, though a C2 version may be on the horizon. Though the Wi-Fi 7 support might be provided through a separate specialized chip developed by Apple. While these are not the only rumors surrounding the iPhone 17 Pro, they are currently the most intriguing, making me eagerly anticipate September. Speaking of quality, a 24-megapixel front-facing camera is rumored, up from 12 megapixels, so hopefully my selfies will appear better. More likely, it's to increase the next reported feature. Video recording is set to make significant advancements. Both cameras will reportedly work together to enable dual video recording using the built-in camera app, which will be invaluable for conducting interviews or filming response videos that showcase both sides of a debate. While third-party applications have offered this feature for some time, it has not been an available default option. Although this may not be essential for everyday use, it is an exciting development in terms of pushing the boundaries of technology. The iPhone 17 Pro Max might also support 8K video recording, following reports that 8K was tested for the iPhone 16 Pro. The iPhone is increasingly being recognized as a production video camera, with projects like 28 Years Later and specialized cameras created using iPhone hardware for the F1 movie. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more tech news. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.